Hey everyone, I am Jafar Hasan, InfoSec and GRC lead and cybersecurity trainer. If you want to know more about me, you can check out my LinkedIn profile later. I have shared everything about my work there. So, welcome to the part 1 of this Certified Ethical Hacker Complete Guide series. This is a 4-part video journey where we will go step by step from zero to certification. We will talk about eligibility, the exam, renewal, and even career path after CEH. In this first part, I will help you to understand what CEH actually is and how you can become eligible to appear for the exam. So, if you are just starting your cybersecurity journey, this is exactly where you should be. All right, everyone. So, before we even talk about exam, let's first understand why CEH still matters in 2025, right? So you see, cyber attacks are growing faster than ever. Every company today needs people who think like hackers but act ethically. That's where CEH comes in. It's not just another certification, it's a global standard that teach you the hacker mindset. CEH help you to understand how attackers plan, execute and hide so you can stop them. In this full series, you will learn everything from eligibility, exam process, certificate maintenance, to career direction after you pass. And we will also discuss what to do if you fail, how to maintain CEH over the years, and how to grow in your ethical hacking career. So, yeah, let's dive in step by step. Now, the big question that almost everyone asks me, सर CEH करने से actually में क्या मिलता है? So let's clear that. If you are curious about how attacks happen, how networks get breached, and how to defend against them, then CEH is definitely the right start for you. It focuses on what we call the red team mindset, the offensive mindset, meaning you will learn the offensive technique that help improve the defense. It's vendor neutral, so the skills you learn apply everywhere. Windows, Linux, cloud, doesn't matter because it's a vendor neutral. And CEH is perfect for IT admins, SOC analysts, students in cybersecurity, or even system engineers who want to understand how hackers think. Now, if your interest is only defense, the blue team side, you can later shift to the courses like CompTIA Security Plus or Cybersecurity Analyst Plus. But if you want to explore the offensive, or you can say the red team side, then CEH is the best foundation, no doubt. Now that we know who CEH is for, let's go a little deeper. What exactly is CEH and why companies take it so seriously? So CEH is stand for Certified Ethical Hacker and it is created by EC Council. It is not just a hacking course, it's a complete methodology for understanding cyber attack from the attacker's point of view. It covers everything from reconnaissance, that is information gathering, to gaining access to take control, and to maintaining access. Your control must be persistent. And finally, the reporting part that you always report to the administrative persons. So CEH is both a technical and a compliance aligned certification. And here is the most important thing that you need to know. It is globally recognized under ISO 17024 and Department of Defense 8570 framework. That means official organizations, whether it is government or a private sector, considered CEH certified people as a verified professional. Once you earn it, you can target the roles like penetration tester, SOC analyst, or vulnerability assessor. Basically, any role that needs ethical hacking knowledge. Now, I know some of you might be wondering, okay, sir, I've heard about versions of CEH, but CEH version 13 में नया क्या है? Is it really updated? So let's talk about that. So yeah, CEH version 13 is not just an update. It's a complete transformation. The new version, the version 13, now include AI. This is the most trending topic in the field of information security, and cloud, IoT, and OT security. Because nowadays, attacks are not limited to the laptops or a desktop. They are happening in everywhere, in the smart devices, in the critical infrastructure too. You will also get to work on the CH Engage platform, which simulate the real world attacks step by step, just like a real world. Every module is mapped to the meter attack framework, making the learning very practical, and it is a scenario based. And if you have seen the older version like version 10, version 11, this new version feels like a live hacking environment, full of hands on labs, AI based attacks, and even ransomware case studies. So, yes, CEH is 100% modernized for 2025 and completely industry ready. Okay, so now that we understand what CEH is and what's new in version 13, let's see how you can actually become eligible for the exam. So basically, to appear for the CEH, there are two routes, and you can choose whichever fits as per your situation. Option 1, official training. If you go through an EC Council authorized training partner or their iLearn platform, in that case, you don't need any prior experience. The training itself gives you eligibility. Option 2 is a self study route. If you study on your own, then you must have at least 2 years of information security experience, and you will have to submit proof. Proofs are like an employment letter, project documentation to the EC Council. Also, remember, ethics matter even before you become certified. You must accept the EC Council's code of ethics while applying. That's part of being a trusted professional. All right, so once you have decided the route, which route you want to opt, official EC Council training or self study route, the next question is where and how to train for CEH. So let's talk about the training options that you have. So basically, there are mainly three ways to prepare. First one is called iLearn. This is a self-paced online program from the EC Council, which comes with official content and the labs. Another one is ATC, which is Accredited Training Center. This is a classroom training that the authorized training providers with a live instructor. Another one is iClass Live. This is a virtual live session where you can interact and ask questions directly. And of course, there's another one which is a self study. If you already have experience and discipline to learn on your own. If you prefer flexibility, then I must say you must go for iLearn. And if you like live classes, mentorship, then ATC or iClass Live is better. Only official training automatically makes you exam eligible. So if you are self-studying, make sure to apply for eligibility separate. Okay. So we have talked about eligibility and training path. Now let's discuss how to actually apply for the exam and manage everything through EC Council's portal, which is called ASPEN portal. So now let's talk about the application process, which is actually quite simple. If you go through an EC Council training partner, your eligibility is handled automatically. But if you are going for the self-study route, then you will need to fill out the official CEH eligibility application on the EC Council certification website, where you need to attach your resume, your experience letter, and a valid ID proof. Once EC Council verify your documents, usually within a week or sometimes it may take 5 to 10 working days, you will receive an eligibility code or a voucher link to schedule your exam. And after you clear the exam, everything is managed through your ASPN portal. Your certification, your ECE credits, renewal status, and even your digital badge, all in one place. Alright guys, so now you understand the eligibility, training route, application process for CEH. In the next video, which is a part 2, we will dive into the CEH syllabus and I will share a 90 days study strategy that actually work. So make sure you subscribe and move straight to part 2. Links in the description and pinned the comment below. See you there. Bye bye. Thank you.